Mike.
Okay, can you hear me okay?
I can hear you, and it's disturbing that you cannot see me. I see that my video's not working, and we pay for it, so I don't know what's going on.
Can I give you these numbers for these tracking numbers? What I'm trying to do is get proof to show the court that the letters that are being sent and received are not being documented by these facilities. They're playing, games with the mail to prevent me from getting my petitions timely filed, and they're denying me access to the court, saying stuff's not filed in time when it is.
Yeah, go ahead, Mike. I'm going to put my microphone on mute so I get good audio, and keep in mind when this 12 minutes runs out, that's going to be it.
Right. Well, there's no way then to get the call into the web.com with Bradley then, so that just won't happen. But
also, I need to quickly let you know, if at some point in the future I go away for a week, don't be surprised. I haven't abandoned anybody. It's just I don't want to give the snooper off any details. So if I go away for a 1 week period, don't be surprised. Okay. And it may not happen for a few weeks. It may not happen for a month. I just don't want you to be caught off guard. But go ahead and give the numbers you want to give.
Okay, this is a United States Postal Service tracking number, 950-551-325-936-727-505-0645. The next tracking number is 7016-0910-0001-8780-0514. And the next is 716-0910-0001-8780-0545. Those last two are certified mail receipts for letters that were sent to Donald Trump last year and to Governor Haslam last year, December the 1st. And if they can be verified that they were delivered and I can get access to that, that's proof that somebody's infiltrating my mail to these people, that my exoneration petition was received by Governor Haslam last year, as well as my letter sent to Donald Trump, but they've not gotten it, obviously. Let's see. The other tracking number was a United States Postal Service tracking number that was sent to me.
Mike, I want to quickly interrupt. I did look up the second one that ends in 0514, and it does say that was delivered in Nashville, Tennessee on December the 4th. So that says it was delivered. I'll try to print that off and mail it to you.
Okay. And if you can send a copy via email to Bradley, tell him that's proof that Governor Haslam's office got that delivered to the governor's office.
Okay, I'm looking up the other ones right now as you're talking.
Okay. And what these people here tell me is that if someone, the cheapest way to make a phone call is that if I have any funds on a commissary account, I can use that to transfer to the phone, and that's the cheapest way. Plus, if I get moved, they send those funds with me. I don't lose anything, whereas if you just put money on a phone account, if I'm moved, well, it's just lost.
Okay, I did look up the third one. I did look up the third one. It was delivered on December the 8th. Into Washington, D.C. And so the first one has no information. It doesn't say anything about that. But the second and the third one you gave me were delivered. And I'll print off all those and send them to Bradley, and I'll mail them to you.
Okay. All right. All right. Well, I guess that's it then. Yeah, the message I left last night was that just to let my mother know that and everybody else know that the U.S. attorney acknowledged in the pre-sentence report after the trial that there was no collusion, there was no plot, there was no anything having to do with kidnapping anything, and that in the the basis for the search of the plane was that he claimed that I was part of some kind of a plot to kidnap somebody. Well, that was not true. Even in his own 302 report, it says that they were only suspicious about Reverka and Holland. Well, Reverka and Holland didn't know anything about anything because they had nothing to do with anything, and there was nothing to tie them to anything. It's basically the FBI is creating a scenario. They're lying. The FBI is lying to Reverka and Holland, saying that certain things are happening or whatever that are not happening. And so, neither one of them knew what was in the plane. I mean, Holland is 2,000 miles away and Reverka's in another state. The fact is the plane was searched the day I was arrested. No doubt in my mind. Anybody that thinks otherwise is a complete idiot. Or the FBI are so lame and stupid that they're going to walk past a plane that says Chilcotin Nation and not search it when they've just tore the building apart. Are we supposed to believe that they're that incompetent? Well, could be. As far as getting Bradley, do you have his phone numbers by chance?
Let me see. Hold on.
He's got a 402.
I'm looking it up. Hold on. It takes me a little bit. Yeah, he's got a 402 and a 531.
Yep. Go ahead with either one of them.
402.
Okay.
We're down. We're down.
And, if he's got all that legal material that they took from me at that U.S. Marshal's office, if he can look through there, if he can find the letter that I sent to Senator Bob Corker. Bob Corker's addresses, there should be about 5 or 6 different addresses for him through offices throughout Tennessee as well as Washington. If he can scan that and email it to all those different offices as well as my information, Senator Corker's over the Foreign Relations Committee. He can get with the Department of Protocol and the State Department and get them to recognize me as an ambassador. And it has nothing to do with recognition by the United States. It clearly says it has only to be given them notice. Well, they were given notice, and it was never rejected at all. So, there's no reason for me to be here. The Chilcotin Nation's airplane, the transport plane, is immune from search or requisition or seizure or anything, according to the Vienna Convention on Diplomatic Relations, that the United States is a signatory to. So if the United States is going to honor their agreements, then they need to honor their agreements. Otherwise, they're just, a fraud, and they're trying to manipulate everybody else, but they're going to do as they damn well please, which means they're criminal. There was a show on 60 Minutes last night had something about wolves. I mentioned in the clip I tried to send you yesterday that if you could let my mom know, maybe she could watch it. It might, have her be able to remember me and Pat. Just a thought. But I wasn't able to watch it last night. These idiots in here, they only want, they turn on football and then they go to sleep. They won't even watch what they've got turned on.
How long do you
2 minutes.
How long do you expect to be in this Oklahoma Grady County jail before they move you to a federal facility?
I have no idea.
Okay.
And unless somebody can contact the U.S. Marshal Service and they'll tell them, or if it's listed somewhere, I have no idea. I don't know the first thing about their corrupt system.
Yeah. Well, they are criminal. But, you got that right.
How would you propose that we get with this web.com?
I don't know. We need to get you settled down in a place where we can, get significant. Here's the deal. Over the next few days, my availability is not predictable, but we need to get you money on an account where you can speak to me for a full 15 minutes during a regular business day, not like a holiday, and then we got to immediately call into this web.com, and you got to tell them to add Bradley with me on the phone, and I've got all the information to add him, but you got to do it.
Okay. Well, from what the staff here has told me, the only way that I can, if someone will put any funds on my commissary account, that Tiger connection thing, that I can from that put money on the phone and make the phone call for 15 minutes. And that way, if I get moved, the money goes with me. It's not lost. Whereas some of these other things that you just, lose it if you don't use it.
I can't say enough negative things in our last minute about this satanic prison phone system that rapes and pillages the loved ones on the outside and sucks all our resources. But I won't use the time left to badmouth that. But I don't have a bad enough vocabulary to badmouth this satanic prison phone system. We love you, Mike. We got down to 30 seconds. We're going to run out of complete ways to talk once this time runs out. So it may be a few days before we speak again, maybe a week or two. I don't know.
Well, God bless everybody, and if somebody can pick up the ball and maybe contact the news media and raise Cain about this whole system, the phone system is a joke. It's all about money. It's a crime syndicate that's just basically sucking us dry and raping and pillaging we the people. And until, men stand up and act like men or women, which seems to be the case, we're going to.
All right, that was Mike Parsons. He has exhausted all of the money that I put on HomeWav, which is not insignificant, and we've exhausted all the money that I put on the phone, and I just, I can't keep pouring money into this satanic prison phone system. Maybe after the holidays we'll try to start something up again, but I need to get him connected into businesses that are going to add and do some administration for his website. Of course, all that's going to be closed down over the holidays. Take care. Please pray for Mike and other political prisoners. Thank you for your time.